and she just asked me to do this.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, you guys, I'm so excited. Welcome to Monday Night with Mama Bear. Tonight, I wish I could see everybody laughing. Anyways, tonight, I'm so excited to introduce to you guys someone who does not need an introduction on this team. She hails from North Carolina, and she can't be bad if she comes from there. But you guys make Tammy Hoyle welcome. We are going to hear what in the world we should be doing and some tips to do it.
All right. Well, thank you, Melissa. So before I share my end of the month tips, I have something that I learned yesterday from Cass Lowe that I wanted to pass on to you guys. I started implementing it this morning because it doesn't do you any good to sit on this training tonight and listen and take notes and not go apply what you're learning. So I heard her last night and I got up this morning and started it immediately. And so the way it works is if you use Teamsy, if you don't use Teamsy, you can still implement it. We all do birthday wishes. And what I recommended was taking it a step further. And every day that you do your birthday wishes, to actually make a list of names of people you're wishing happy birthday to. So I did that this morning. Then I went back. After I had done my IPAs, I went back and I looked at these people's Facebook pages. I wrote down if they had 1,000 plus friends, if they were local to me, if they were in my county, if they were in a different state, what their profession was. And I used Teamsy to create tags. But you could like keep a list. And if you don't use Teamsy, you could create it like a Excel sheet or something. But I went back and I gave them tags. So in Teamsy, you can sort your tags. So like if we're doing a city event, I could go to Catawba County and I could pull up everybody in my Teamsy that's from Catawba County and I could send them a message. If it's teachers and I'm doing a back to school promo, I could pull them up and I could send something just to the teachers. Well, what I'm looking for and what Cass told me she was looking for is like growing outside of her state. So I had someone from Georgia. I had someone from South Carolina today, and most of the rest were local. But I hit a jackpot with a lady. She is local. She has 5.7 thousand followers. She owns her own business in our county. And it's related to muscle repair. So what did I do next? I went and started commenting on her Facebook page and started building a relationship with her. I commented on her stories today. So we've had a little bit of back and forth. And I'm sort of stalking and trying to figure out what her business is all about because it's a brick and mortar business. But I mean, there's one prospect that I have, sort of flagged for my 2x2x2 down the road. So I just thought that was the coolest way to take happy birthdays to the next level. So I took that from her. But anyway, so what I'm training on tomorrow on 9 at 9 is ending the month strong. So I've broken it down by end strong. And the E stands for engage with people by commenting. And I have gotten so much engagement recently from just commenting on people's stories. Today I commented on a baker's cake and we just went back and forth. Somebody else was on a trip and we just talked about all the places we had been on cruises. Nothing about singular, but just engaging with people. So that's E, engage with people by commenting, whether it's Instagram, Messenger, whatever. N, notice all your zeros in your back office. And have you gone in there this month and reached out to them individually and voice clipped them and said, I know you love our products. If you buy a certain amount, you can get 3 products for free. Don't tell them what it is. Make them ask you. Builds a little bit of curiosity so they'll be like, what products are you talking about? And then you can follow up with them. So N is notice your zeros in your back office. D is discover who has not joined your results community. And I think it was Nicole that I got this idea from, but I took it a step further. When she invites people to her testimony group, she sends them a message. And I don't know, Melissa, if y'all use this or not. I'll try to read it. It's just like, hey, girl, I sent you, or I invited you to my testimony group. Did you get the notification? And usually if I do 10 of those, at least one person will say, no, I don't see the notification. So then I can go to her and actually send her the notification and send them like a follow-up. And the follow-up, do y'all use this, Melissa? Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, you go through all of that. But what I've been doing, you know how they come back up as blue in your, when you go to invite them, if you're on your phone and they haven't joined your group, they'll come back up and they'll say the little blue invite button will still be there. So what I've been doing, if I've noticed that, because I go through the whole alphabet, like I start with my A's, do all my A's. Then I go to my B's, I do all my B's. So if I've gone all the way to Z and I've come back to A, if they're showing up as blue and I've already invited them to the testimony group, but they haven't joined, then I send them a message that just says something like, so have you had a chance to join the testimony group? What do you think of our amazing community? And if they don't say anything, I attach the link to the group. And so it's just right there for them to click on. I have had a lot of people join that way too. So it's like a follow-up to inviting them to the group. So I'm continuing to go back and do that. So the D is discover who has not joined your results community and follow up with them. Just like we follow up with products and we follow up about the business, follow up about getting them into the group. All right, so that's end. The strong S is show up for your business every day. If it's just 15 minutes, it's better than taking 4 days off, doing nothing, and trying to cram in an hour's worth of work on the weekend or something. Doing just a little bit each day makes such a difference. And I know you've heard that from Melissa, but it's so much harder to get that ball started again if you will just make sure you're getting a little bit done each day. And we have so many opportunities. I know Teresa leads the Focus 40 at 7. I do one every morning at 6:20. You are welcome to get up and join me. Twilla jumps on sometimes, Jill jumps on, Kelly jumps on. So we usually have about 3 of us working it. But you're welcome to jump on that with us. Just let me know if you want the link. The T is take a look at your unprocessed subscription. And I try to pick a day to do this. Usually it's Thursdays for me instead of doing it every day of the week. But I also look at whose has processed and I send them a little thank you for ordering Zing this month. Are you loving it as much as I am? You know, I feel like Zing has given me 4 hours back in my day. You know, just something to acknowledge that they're purchasing from you. Because I don't know how many of you have ever ordered from a different company and I never hear from them again. You know, if it's moisturizer from skincare, they don't even reach back to see if I like it. You know, they're just about the transaction and not about being there to, you know, see us transform with the products that they've helped us purchase. So that's take a look. T, take a look at your subscriptions. And then R was run. R is run with the distributors who are coachable. And I will tell you, I've had 3 distributors this month. One is ready to upgrade as soon as we have somebody. So she'll be my 3rd. I don't know about you, but they come in and they're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm having them fill out that form that's from the X Brand Partners that tells me exactly how hard to push them. Oh, yeah, I'm coachable. Yeah, I want to make $5,000 a month. I want to do this. I want to do that. And they show up for a day or 2, and then they're ghosting me. And I've just gotten a little brave lately as to, you're going to prove to me that you want to work. You're going to prove to me that You're going to try these new things that are working within the company, or you're not going to get much of my time, because I have figured out what my hour's worth, and I'm not pulling dead weight alone. If you want it, yeah, I'm going to lock arms with you, and I'm going to be there to help you every step of the way. You can ask Vicki. You can ask Bambi. We talk daily. They're my accountability partners. But, you got to prove to me that you really want it. And out of those 3, I have 2 that everything I'm giving them to do, they're doing. And they're coming back to me going, what do I do next? What do I do next? So run with the distributors who are coachable. That doesn't mean don't love on the ones that just want to get their products paid for. But, it's just like watching these trainings. You can write down 50 million notes, but if you don't ever apply it, you're wasting your time. So why even show up on this if you're not going to go out there and use what you're learning? All right. So O is optimize your time. And I know what it's like to work full time because I just retired from teaching in July. And I think I've shared with several of you that I feel like I got more done when I worked full time than when I had to manage my day by blocking. This hour I'm going to do this hour I'm going to do this. Because if you don't, believe it or not, your day gets gone and you've done nothing. So you've got to optimize your time. If it's like I told my new distributor today, you go to the bathroom. Every time you go to the bathroom, invite 10 people to the testimony group. She only had 600 and some friends. And I said, okay, we're going to work on building your friends. You can have 5,000. Every time you go to the bathroom, friend request 10. So optimize your time. Our time is precious, but we all have the same amount of time in a day, 24 hours. So it's your priorities and how you manage it. The N is network with leaders you admire. I would not be a part of this tonight if it weren't for me being bold and reaching out to somebody I saw in our singular community that I admired and liked the way she ran her team. And that's Melissa. And she can tell you, I just reached out to her through Teamsy Boot Camp. And that's how we started our friendship. And she has been an awesome mentor to me. But I'm not afraid to, like the training I was on with Cass last night, whole different line. It was Christy Applegates. And I just said, Christy, when do you train? She said, Sunday nights at 8. I said, can I be a part of your training? Of course you can. I mean, all you have to do is just reach out to people. They are willing to help you. So network with the top leaders you admire. And then G is grind out the rest of the month. You just got to put your nose down and grind and get the work done and quit making excuses. If you want it, it's going to happen. It's however you treat it is how you're going to get paid. And don't get discouraged when you feel like you're putting in a lot of time and hours and nothing is happening. If you were in Knoxville at the training and you saw Cynthia's, her little acting out of work, you got to put in that work. And you may not see it instantly, but I promise you, when you start building a team and you duplicate and your team duplicates, it all starts to snowball. And it's going to be a different kind of work because the work I'm doing right now is a little different than what I did when I first started. But to me, it's fun, a funner kind of work because I'm helping change people's lives financially as opposed to just getting them on our health products. Because when they come in and they start building a team, to me, that's so rewarding to just be able to help them. So that's all I have. It was off the cuff. Melissa asked me as soon as we got on if anybody would train, and I just stepped up and volunteered. So there you go.
Well, and that's what that's so good. That was really good. I enjoyed that. So that's what we need to go and do. All the things that she just listed. If I was going to train on what to do month end, I would have said the exact same thing. So she is definitely right on point. And she even gave me a couple of ideas that I have not done yet. So Thank you for that. So, does anybody have anything? Because we got to get off and go to work tonight, y'all. I do want y'all to remember Deborah Barentine in your prayers. Her brother-in-law passed away today. And then let's definitely remember Teresa. She is having to make a decision, work-related decision. So she just needs some clarification. And we just need to pray that the Lord writes it on the wall, what she's supposed to do. So anybody else got anything? All right, then we're going to go to work. And last week, y'all, I forgot our declaration. So I am not going to forget that again. We need to all be praying this over our business. I'm going to declare Ephesians 3:20 over this team. God is going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than we can think or ask. Because we honor him, his blessings are going to chase us down and overtake us. You are in the right place at the right time, and I declare a boldness to rise up in each one of you. God is going to open supernatural doors. People are going to seek us out, and we are going to rise in the ranks because we give him the honor and glory for everything we do. I love y'all. Have a great night.